Mate, you make it too easy. Candy Crush again. Dominic Bullock, we're live. Oh no, you got training up. That's fine.
Yeah, I've always got training up. I have
No,
Candy
bullshit.
Crush.
The last 100 times have been Candy Crush. You got Strava Premium?
Yeah, mate. Not mucking around with the
I thought you were
plebish free version.
I thought you were categorically opposed to paying for Strava. When did that change?
No, I figured like it's worth it probably. Like I use it that much. I don't know. I like looking at the little graphs and stuff like that. May as well pay for it.
That's fair enough. I just...
Like, my life would be a lot worse without Strava, so I figured they're doing a good service, may as well give them some money.
Actually, that's a sponsorship plug if I've ever heard one. What do you reckon?
Yeah, Strava.
Strava.
If you're listening.
Strava, come on. Come on.
Come on.
So what does it give you as opposed to the free version? I actually
doesn't give you that much, really.
You just dig yourself out of it.
Well, no, I like having Strava. That's
good.
The main reason why I pay for it. But you get to view your training log.
Yep.
Which is, I don't know, it's just an easier way to look at your runs.
What has it got?
They've got some other data as well, which is monthly fitness, which gives you like a score. I don't really know what it means, but
I was about to say, what's the score based on? Is that like when it tells me? Pretty sure when I check my Strava, it tells me.
That's my fitness.
Oh, 10% up.
Yeah.
Plus 9 points
Over the past 2 years. So I've
9
gotten 10% fitter over 2 years, but a lot of change in between.
Yeah. Oh, what's that big dip, dog?
That's
it.
Fell off the skateboard.
Is it actually in that period?
That's exactly what happened.
Or did it just dip? I don't think it dips for months because you fell off a skateboard once, but...
I stopped training and then... it just goes
True. There
all
is
the
a
way down.
reason you were skateboarding.
Yeah. But yeah. Over the past year, 96%.
Don't even... I don't know. 96%.
But yeah, good data. Yeah, it tells you like your relative effort as well. So gives you a little band to try and get into.
What's that over?
I got no idea what the metrics mean. But, it's giving you a score and telling you what to do. So
Yeah, that's good. No, they do tell me in my in my free version. It tells me a relative effort, but then it doesn't give me any more detail because I'm a stinge and don't pay for it. I feel as if Garmin has like plenty of metrics within.
I was with a friend the other day and he showed us like another app that was free and it took like all of the same stuff that Strava did, but just had it like in a better sort of display as well.
What was it?
I can't remember. I'll have to hit him up and say what was that app again, but it was free. You just like had to...
That would have got your attention.
Yeah. I think it was like a GoFundMe page or something if you wanted to put some money to it. But yeah.
Sounds legitimate.
Yeah, well, he's using it and he's doing an Ironman coming up.
Okay, yeah. That's fair.
And he outsourced his coaching as well, so he's getting like
You mean outsourced your coaching?
he's getting like a Lithuanian to coach him.
Okay.
And it ends up being like way cheaper. It's like...
Is that like...
$10 a month or something instead of 150.
I wonder what the knowledge difference is.
Oh, he's like the guy he's like I don't know, Lithuanian national representative for triathlon. So
Really?
yeah, he's like just as knowledgeable as anyone would be.
Nice.
It's just the living costs over there are so different.
Cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah, isn't that popular for a lot of those?
which kind of
For
makes
example-
sense. Like you don't need a coach to live where you are. It probably helps like a bit, but
Most of it's done... online anyway, realistically.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's nice to have a coach that's in proximity sometimes. Like, for example, if they're part of Delta and you get to see them and stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%.
So I've got a bit of a rebuttal on that, but
yeah.
but still, either way, if you just need coaching,
I think he catches up with him like once a week or whatever still is too. So
yeah. Well, everything's done online. Doesn't matter. What's the time difference?
Well, I don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, bit far. Yeah, what's happening? How are you back at work, mate?
Yeah, back to work.
What was that like transitioning back after 6 months?
Yeah, it's weird.
off?
Like, the first day felt like, oh shit, this is all a bit new. And then after I was like, I don't know, just being back at work. Nothing had changed really.
Yeah, right.
It was only 6 months though, so some things had changed, but a lot of the stuff was similar.
What was it like checking your email?
Yeah, email. I just kind of like left it. And,
How many emails?
it wasn't too many. It was like 2,000,
Okay.
which is not too bad. I think everyone got the message
Yeah.
pretty quickly.
Did you have a out of office on?
Yeah.
What was the out of office?
Oh, I can't remember.
Traveling the world.
Traveling the world. No, I kept it pretty professional. Just
Okay.
Unpaid leave or something like that.
Unpaid leave.
Or
for
extended leave.
Extended leave.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's good. How are your colleagues are all, oh, Dom, how's it
Yeah.
going? What's it like being back?
Yeah, it's funny. You get like asked the same question like,
Oh, 100
10
times.
times.
How was your trip?
yeah.
You should just record it. Like, put your phone down, just tell one person. That's like when people at work, you ask a question and then they refer you to the SharePoint page with like videos.
Oh, yeah.
And you look at the video. This is probably not that related. You look at the video and it's like an hour thing and I'm asking a simple question. It's like, guys, just answer the question. It's not even related. But you should record it.
Yeah, definitely.
No, that's good. All right, running.
Running.
What's happening?
Well, you've stuffed me up now. I got to get back to this
Sorry.
training log. But that was simple because I got Strava Premium.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Why is it red? Is that a race?
Yeah, red race.
Red's race. That's good.
Fast
That's
race.
good. Yep.
Yep. So Bondi to Manly, and then I did another one this weekend as well.
Yeah, I saw that. What was that?
I had a friend come over from England.
Yeah.
I went to England to University Exchange with his brother, and then
Anyone I know? No.
he's from
Oh, is
England.
overseas? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
And
Apologies.
yeah, his brother's in Sydney, and he was like, "Oh, my brother's over here. Do you want to, show me around?" And he said, he's a bit of a runner, and said, "Oh, I'm keen to do this run in the Blue Mountains." And I said, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." So picked him up, and we drove up there and stayed the night with Turbo and did the Narrow Neck night run.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Have you ever been tempted to do it in the past, or?
No, didn't even know about it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty small. There's like 200-300 people.
Okay. So did you do it with him, or did you actually end up racing it?
I ended up racing it.
Yeah.
But
It was a redundant question, but I thought.
yeah, second place again.
Mate, I'm so. You should have introduced yourself. Start off
Oh,
with,
yeah.
hello, welcome back to another episode with the Chiefs. I'm Dominic Bullock, second place getter at Bondi to Manly, here with Luke Smith, who hasn't done anything notable lately.
Luke Smith, Fingal Bay champion from 2020.
Oh, mate, you can't flip. Don't ruin Fingal Bay. That was the greatest. It's the greatest race of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty quick turnaround from
It was, yeah. No,
Bondi to Manly.
I was still, didn't feel like 100%. I did the 4:40 in the morning as well.
Oof.
So yeah, I was pretty tired and banged up after it for sure.
Right. Okay.
But it was only 24 Ks. But it's tough. Like, I haven't done like a half marathon kind of effort like that for ages, and it was just like, oh, this is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume a lot of it has to do with the quick turnaround as well.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because it hasn't been that long.
Nah,
It was
I feel like
literally a
I
week.
need to get a massage or something. I'm feeling
Yeah.
like really, really tight.
Yeah, how's the body?
It's not too bad, just really tight.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like when I'm running, it feels like my hamstrings are going to snap or something.
Oof.
But
Any, like, sharp pain?
nah, I think nothing kind of injury, just tight.
Okay.
But yeah.
And what did you do? Did you do anything leading into the race, training-wise?
I did.
Ballsy.
Last week, I was pretty chill, actually. I took, after the race, I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days off.
Okay.
And then I did, just jogged around Centennial.
Yep.
Then went for a long run on the trails, 26 Ks, which is kind of good because it felt like there was no pressure, just
Yep.
jogged through and cruised.
Yep.
And then the next week, which was when I did Narrow-neck, I went down to Turbo and we did a hill session. What was that session? Oh, it was just 20 minutes continuous up and down on Lock Ave, which is pretty cool. It's good training in a group of people like that on a hill where you're going like up and down and you can see everyone the whole time. So like every lap you go past everyone. And
so you still got,
a few high fives and like good on your mates and stuff. That's like good. That. Yeah. It feels like it's a real kind of team effort to get through the workout.
You always got someone watching you as well.
So exactly. Slack. You can't slack off.
Yeah.
And then I ran the commute as well.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I did that and then did the race, which was 4:40 in the morning. Then the race, and then the next day got out on the trails again and just took it really easy.
How were you after the race?
Sore, tired.
Still, yeah.
Had a few beers and stuff after as well.
How come you went out the next day
to run?
Yeah, you were just like, why not?
Yeah, I know. Take a day off. I was like, I finished all my chores and was like, I got a bit to do still.
Yeah, fair.
So went for a run and just on the local trails, took some photos and things like that. Took it pretty crazy. I think it was like 6-minute Ks or something.
Yep.
And then this week, ran the commute on Monday, and then went to Turbo yesterday. We did it was a good session. The Brekkie P session where you do 3 hills and then tempo, and then you do that 3 times.
That's a tough session.
Yeah, it was
that's probably one of my. It's probably when we started getting into training was one of the big sessions that I remember. Yeah. Just because it was the first, one of those first sessions where you are introduced to like that grim sort of pain, especially after going on the hills. Because I remember you had us like pretty much sprinting.
Yeah.
Sprinting up the hills and then straight on to doing like a threshold, which is end up feeling like a 1K rep basically.
Yeah, you're going like so slow though because you just
cooked on the hill. Yeah, I remember we would go up the hill, then literally just walk the little distance. Yeah. Straight onto the oval and do. How long did you do?
It was only like 800 meters, but when we were doing it, I think we did like, I don't know, it would have been 1200 or more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did that. It's kind of fun doing the sprints with everyone because it gets like a little bit competitive and.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like I feel like the longer stuff, whoever's kind of like the fittest
it'll sort itself out.
Yeah, will win. But on the hills, it's like anyone can win.
Anyone, yeah.
And like someone could, I don't know, dog one of the reps and take it easy, and then come for the next one. So you always got to be like on your toes.
Yeah.
But there's a French guy he's like so talented at Turbo. But
is this guy I've seen at the track?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He works as like a carpenter.
That's right.
And only runs like, I don't know, 30 or 40 Ks a week and still like just smashes me in training.
Do you know what he races at?
He did the marathon. He didn't do too good. He ran like 3 hours something.
Okay.
And I think he did a 5K the other day and ran like 17:10. Okay. But he's quicker than that. Like, the way he trains, like,
just get him in a good race.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But halfway through the race, the session, he was like, I think he won the rep, and I was like, oh yeah, good job. And he's like, oh no, it's not a race. It's not a race. It's a war.
It's a war. Yeah, you're in trouble with someone like that.
Yeah.
But that's definitely what's going on in your head anyway. You're like, it's not a race, but yeah, it's a race.
Yeah.
Bordering on a war, but I won't say that. I've never heard that one before.
I love
good.
That. Yeah.
That's good. That's something I'd say to Adrian. That was, oh dear. Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of like how training's been going.
That's good.
Been getting on the exercise bike as well a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How long?
I think I did like in total maybe like 2 hours last week, and the week before that 2 hours as well.
Any strength?
No, I need to get back in the gym. I think that's what's missing for sure.
Yeah.
But I need to commit to a gym membership and I don't know. I just can't be bothered.
Let's get a kettlebell, mate. I'm
Yeah.
what's it called?
It's not the same,
It's
though.
not the same, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm way too early on in my strength journey to be lecturing anyone about strength. So, I just feel like the extra, I mean, it's not a good excuse, but the extra time you have to do to like sort of go to the gym, like get ready, get in your car, go to the gym and do a longer session. For me, that's what I just never did it. And I wasted the gym membership, as you know.
No, it does. It takes up a lot of time to do properly as well.
If you just got a kettlebell ready, you're like, oh, fine. Once you get started, again, too early. I've only done probably like 4 proper 20-minute strength sessions. So it's anyway, better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've kept up your training pretty well. Like you haven't really
Like
since Bondi to Manly, or just
took like 1 week off pretty much.
Yeah.
And then building back into it.
You got anything? Are you going to do a track season, or
Nah, I think
it's coming up now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like underway now.
Okay.
But I think just the Sun Run, February.
Yep. Yeah, I'm
got
going to do
my,
Sun Run, I reckon.
I got my good entry now. So
What's your good entry?
Seated. Seated, yeah.
Yeah. Did
so-
you not have seated before?
Oh, you have to apply for it.
Okay.
And
Ooh,
then
I
it
better
takes a
get on
couple of
that.
days for them to say you're a good runner.
Okay. Well, sometimes, like in my case, they'll just be like, sorry.
I think you'll be right.
No,
But
I always do it late. And
have you had like your Sydney 10 results and stuff like that?
Yeah. What's the time that they look at?
I don't know.
Don't know. You just submitted some Strava stuff. Your PBs.
Yeah, PBs,
Yeah.
Strava stuff. I think it's got to be like relevant the last 2 years or something.
2 years. Okay. Should be fine.
Mm.
That's good. Sun Run's good. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, something wrong.
Hopefully it's not too windy.
But to be honest, I don't really care too much. Like it's a hilly course already.
Yeah.
So
You're not gonna break
you're
any
not going to do a
PBs.
PB. Yeah.
It's more you've got your Sun Run old times that you want to beat.
True.
What's the PB? Sub 50.
I think
sub 34, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, 33 something.
You ran really well there one year, didn't you?
Yeah. I don't know. Have I only done it twice?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. But
Good.
yeah. It'll be a good race though.
Yeah, it's coming up now as well.
It's like early February, so not much time at all.
Yeah. No,
But would recommend that event if anyone's looking for an event.
again, always.
I think it sold out last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so get in now while you can.
Well, you can. Yeah, absolutely. The link in the description. No,
Yeah. Sun Run.
Sun Run, guys. Happy to promote a fantastic event.
Chiefs 10.
Chiefs 10, yeah. We'll get a discount code. Chiefs 10 along with our Pace Athletic discount code.
Come on.
Free us. Come on, Pace. Come on. We're a local running podcast. Come on.
And Strava.
And Strava. Oh, Strava's a stretch.
Well, they got money. Come on.
Yeah, they got money, but they're not going to allocate it to the marketing budget's not going towards us. Sorry. Oh, dear.
What about you? How's
Me.
training me going?
Training's been going good.
Yeah, how's your hamstring?
Hamstring's good.
We've been asking how's your hamstring.
Yeah, how's
for
the
so
hamstring?
long.
It's a funny thing I'm thinking about. It's like, was it even...
It wasn't that bad.
wasn't that bad at all. The more I've talked about it, the more I'm like, oh, this hamstring. Just so grateful that I'm coming back after this devastating hamstring issue. I didn't tear it, just FYI.
Yeah.
I think with injuries, I always freak out.
Well, you had like one injury. I think was proper, probably.
I had like issues with, I'm not sure, I think it was my calf.
Yeah.
Like, which felt similar to like similar sort of pain to the hamstring, where it was like just awkward to run on. And that set me back probably the same amount of time. Like I didn't take that much time off. I just reduced the load overall. But even that little bit of time I spent away, I was definitely, now that I'm sort of ramping back up, definitely grateful to be able to do a full running program. I think I did 2 sessions last week, which is the first time I've done 2 sessions in a while.
Wow.
Got up to, I think it was 95 Ks, which is nice. And then hopefully just build back up from there. I've been doing a bit of putting putting my training in a spreadsheet, not in Strava Premium. I don't know. It kind of just gives me. I did it because I wanted to go back through the training that led up to the City Surf, just to see what, because I felt like that was a really good race. So just wanted to go back and have a look at the training and see what led up to it. I think Tobias played a big role in steering the training ship during that period. Yeah, he was kind of like putting in a lot of sessions, using a lot of, just his experience as a runner. He's been doing it for ages, and he's we had him on the podcast. He's a good runner himself. By the way, this hat is for Tobias, up the Swannies. He hates the Swans. I don't actually follow. I've had people like when there's an AFL, when there's something with the AFL, people are like, oh, Swannies. And I'll be like, got nothing. I just wear the hat and the jacket. But Tobias is listening. We beat Port Adelaide. I can't remember if that's even what the team's called.
It's like completely off season now as well.
Oh, I might have to cut that. So you want
the draft's coming up though.
The draft's not. That's not a thing. Is that a thing?
Apparently,
that's like that's NFL or
I don't know.
The draft.
Apparently, it's a thing. But
the draft.
The draft.
Let's avoid this topic. We can't even get running correct. Do you want to know a quick overview of the training that led up to?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Quick overview. Emphasis on the quick.
It's a 6-week block. I don't know. I'm going to get through this succinctly. Let me try.
6-week block for City to Surf.
City to Surf.
Oh, haven't we? We've already talked about that.
It's going to do an overview. All right. There's a lot of threshold. Let's leave it at that.
Okay, a lot of threshold. Good.
Well, based on
what was the structure for the week?
No. Clearly, you don't want me to go through this.
No, just give us a little bit now. You mentioned it.
Structure was pretty much the same. I mean, it was easy. The easiest day was definitely Monday after the long run. Then we would do Gore Hill pretty much religiously every day, every week. Then MLR was followed. So
medium
normally,
long run.
Yeah, medium long run. Clarify, it is medium long run, right? Or is it midweek?
Yeah,
this is a debate. This is a debate. Yeah.
Nah, medium.
Yeah. We won't go into the parameters of the medium, but I would like to say we did like normally 75 minutes, which was about 17 Ks.
Okay.
And then we always did like a threshold.
17 Ks in 75 minutes.
17.28 kilometers in 1 hour, 18:46. I've got here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And the other thing I was trying to track was why does that seem off?
I don't know. It just seems like I'm just thinking about an hour. You do 12 Ks at 5-minute Ks in the hour. And then
I don't know. Maybe this is wrong.
Another 5 Ks. But I guess if you're running a bit quicker, could be on.
Yeah.
No, it sounds about right.
One thing I was trying to do... Thanks, mate. One thing I was trying to do was track heart rate as well. Like what you can track in the spreadsheet is heart rate, and kind of comes down. Yeah, Strava definitely. I just manually enter it. I'm just saying for myself. I'm just having a look at heart rate to see, like on the easy runs, is it coming down on average, which is normally an indication that you're getting fitter. But yeah, and then Friday was normally a threshold session. We did a lot of 8x1K, building into the 12x1K off like short rest.
Then you had the dream session.
12x1
before the race.
No, that was 8x1. Taper session. If you ever want to get roasted in the Delta group chat, suggest 8x1K off 75 seconds, day before the race. 2 days before. And then Saturday was easy and long run. Normally 20 to 25K easy. Some days there was threshold in there. So it was mostly just working threshold. And that's what contributed to that result, just keeping consistent. I mean, there was some boozing here and there, but kept it under control, which probably helped. onto current training. I'll move on. Okay, where were we up to? Where?
I think pretty much from 2.5 weeks ago.
2.5 weeks ago. Okay, I'll try and keep it. Yeah, not too rambly.
I think it was 2.5 weeks ago.
Okay.
Pick it up from
What day?
the what date's that? The 30th of October.
Okay, cool. Oh, we've got 2 weeks to go through. It's gonna be dangerous.
Felt like a music teacher saying like, and we'll pick it up.
We'll pick it up from
bar 4.
I love how just almost not disgusted, but just seriously concerned you were. We've already talked about all that. Like genuine concern, just like, no, we can't rehab. We keep on course.
Yeah, I could just see this session.
Yeah.
Turning into a 5-hour marathon.
Yeah.
Recap.
Okay. Fair call.
But on we go.
Okay. Hint. For this, what I've been focusing on after the devastating hamstring injury is to just build back easy Ks, do 1 session on the Tuesday at Gore Hill, pick up the MLR, and just build into it. So I did easy 12Ks on Monday the 30th. This is the start of that week. Then we did Gore Hill. Oh no, shit. That's incorrect. Pick it up. I was about to talk about an extra week. I won't do that. You would have probably picked it up, but anyway.
Now the point when the conductor absolutely blasts you.
Yeah. This is like, when you get marked down in your presentation, you know when they have the bell, like you're going over time? They just be like, ding, 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 ding. Cut him off. Get him out. I did 10K easy on the Monday. Gore Hill was a pyramid set.
Pyramid set?
Yeah, so it was one based on laps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. Yeah, it was a good set. We did 45 second. The rest was 45, 60, 90, and 2 minutes. Definitely felt like you couldn't get too greedy with that session. Like when you got up to 3 laps and 4 laps, if you've gone out super hard on 1 and 2, you're just going to pay for it. But I kept it pretty in control. I think for that one, I had to run my own session, like Tobias, and there was a front group that were up there, which I just couldn't, there's no way I could catch up with them. So I'll let them go. But it was a good session overall. Then we've been doing MLRs on Thursday, so just did easy 12K on the Wednesday. Then we did MLR 17K on Thursday, which was good. Then first double session back for a little bit, did threshold. Nothing crazy, it was just 3 by 7 minutes just to ease into it. I think we started at like 340s and then 330, then last one was 320.
Nothing crazy, jeez.
Nothing crazy. Oh, I mean, we used to do those ones. I think it was like, the bay when we do it's pretty generous, but when I was doing training under Sally and some of the 7-minute reps, we would do like 316 on them. Jeez. And 5 of them.
Far out.
Yeah. I think it would start like 320 and then work down.
That's nuts. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably the peak. But 7 minutes, you can kind of just like push through it. And if you get 2 minutes rest, like it's a lot of rest.
Yeah.
Tobias was always pushing for 90 seconds. But they were always a really good session to do. Because it's not like tempo-y. You're working pretty hard.
Yeah.
These ones we weren't sort of pushing it until the last one we pushed it.
And you do it with someone else?
Normally with Tobias, yeah.
Yeah. It's much better with someone else.
It's so hard to push on your own.
Yeah.
A lot of the time I think early on, like a while ago, I could get Tobias a little bit, but the whole other training block, he was sort of pretty similar to when we used to train. Like he's always just fit. He probably... quite a lot.
Yeah. I feel like I
Probably
was
like
just,
10%.
toying with you like when we were.
Yeah,
around together.
but there was points where I wasn't even close
Yeah.
for most of it, realistically. And then I got maybe like within 15%
Yeah.
fitness. But yeah, I probably would have benefited. Like you would have benefited more if I was fitter, because you.
No, I still really enjoyed it though.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
I
it
don't
was
think it
good.
matters too much. Like, as long as you're like close enough,
Yeah,
you're still kind of keeping each other accountable, and
yeah, for sure.
you know someone's looking at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that was that was a good session. I was happy. Hamstring didn't flare up, which is good. And then easy Saturday, just easy 14Ks with Hayden after a bit hungover. But nothing too wild. It's good when you drink over like a long period of time and you're around a tamer group that aren't like, just relaxing. It's safe, but I did anyway, I can definitely take it too far sometimes.
It
But
sounds like you're hiding something.
yeah, I am a little bit. I'm hiding the fact that whenever the night like gets to the end, I'm always the one to be like, "Oh, another beer."
Yeah.
Oh, another beer. Hayden's just like, "Mate, I'm cutting you off. We're gonna run in the morning." So, yeah, I'm glad to know my issues still remain. But that was good. Once we got started, like 2 or 3Ks in, it's crazy how you can just feel like absolute shit.
You just got to get out the door. Yeah.
You just like wake up and you're like, you're like, how am I going to run?
Yeah.
And you smash a hydrolyte, get out the door. Felt good. Felt really good by the end of it.
And then like after the run, you feel like tired.
Yeah.
And that almost like replaces the hangover a little bit.
Yeah, it does. But
It's
you
like-
feel like it's still a content.
Yeah.
You're just like
You still feel like
tired though.
hungover.
Yeah.
But you also have that running tiredness.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I feel like I'm like, it's okay to be tired. It's okay to feel those.
Yeah,
hungover
you've
feelings.
it's like almost
Yeah.
like you've. I'd like to think you just counteracted it. You're like,
Yeah.
I've just cut it off. I've just replaced it.
Yeah.
Not-
I'm not hungover.
I'm not hungover. What I've done is won the day. But what I've done is drink too much the night before. But anyway, that was good. It was good to talk about the previous night and just get through the run. It was a little bit hilly. We basically just ran to the persons we were drinking.
Got the car.
Yeah, got the car.
Oh, I love that, picking up the car.
Yeah.
You got to commit to it as well, because what else are you going to do? Like,
Yeah.
how are you going to get your car? Yeah.
True. Then Sunday was not a long run, but it was an easy 14Ks. If this is a podcast about not lying, I was also hungover because I had an engagement party
Oh,
and it was in, where was it? Past like Hornsby. And a mate's like, I'll drive. And I was like, I should just drive as a safety net.
yeah, true.
But it didn't get out of hand. This goes on the internet, doesn't it?
It is the silly season though, so.
It is silly season, yeah. So you just gotta still get it done.
It sounds like what, you still had some pre-sold weeks.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, that was 94Ks, biggest week I've done for a while.
Huge, with 2 nights out.
2 nights out, yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Can
But
do it.
I don't recommend that.
Yeah.
And it was still quite contained. But it was good. I was happy looking back on the week. I did 2 strength sessions as well.
Jeez.
Yeah, so
That is a solid week,
yeah,
yeah.
Wednesday I did a strength session in the afternoon, and Saturday, no, it was a Friday, Saturday. I didn't write it down. I definitely did 2 though, which I was
Okay.
happy about.
I'll believe you.
Yeah, thanks. You can check my Strava. I post my 22-minute strength sessions on there, which is good. Then leading into this week, easy 12K on the Monday. Then this week we did a monofartlek. Now, I still didn't know what a monofartlek was, and I had to ask Tobias about it, who swiftly pointed out that we have a running podcast by sending me a screenshot highlighting that it's the most popular Australian distance running session. You knew what it was.
I've brought up Montefiore like many times before. I think
Yeah.
we've explained it on the podcast before, probably. But
I could have
go
left
ahead.
that out.
What's Montefiore like?
Oh, it's almost well. What it is now that I know 2 by 90 seconds, 4 by 60 seconds, 4 by 30, and 4 by 15 with equal rest. Is that correct, Dom?
That's it. Yep.
It's a good session.
Yeah.
I told you how far I went. I think it was 5.6 or 5.7 Ks, and you very quickly said that's not that good.
No, it's pretty solid.
Okay.
Like I think Jerome reckoned that I think like 5.8
Yeah.
was the equivalent of sub 16 5K.
Okay.
So if you're 5.6, that still means you'd be 16 something.
Yeah. I think people seem to run it differently, like take the floats quite hard
Yeah, you
still.
gotta- you
Yeah.
gotta.
I think we like kept it relatively generous. Like they weren't. Yeah, it's almost like you can race that session somewhat.
But it's kind of hard like to know how to run it though,
Yeah.
because like yeah,
How do you normally run it? Like, do you run it like
a lot of variance? Yeah.
so? You run like obviously hard, and then you keep it pretty honest. Like you're not slowing down to 4-minute Ks, for example, on the floats.
No, yeah,
No,
definitely
you're
not.
keeping it,
Sometimes
like,
you
similar.
blow up a bit though, and it
Yeah.
does end up slowing down quite a bit on the floats.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like really attacking the ons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good session though.
good session.
What
I
was
love
your
Montefiore.
What was your best one?
Oh, I think it was like 6.1. Yeah.
Got to be a bit of a weapon to run that far.
Oh mate, that was like when I was peak fitness.
Yeah.
I think I ran my 10k PB like a couple of weeks later.
32 flat.
32 flat.
Bloody hell, that's good.
Yeah. And I think that's probably my best PB.
Yeah, it's a
potentially.
great. That's so yeah, very
Yeah.
fast. Where did you do it? Do you remember? Gore Hill's generous as well.
Yeah, we did it. I did it at ES Marks, so
Okay.
I'm not sure. Maybe the track was a bit generous too.
Yeah, I know Gore Hill's going to be for me especially because
But I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
it doesn't matter. You ran 32 flat, so
Exactly.
whatever that is.
Mm.
And then easy this morning. That's
Nice.
my training.
Easy.
Sorry to take up so much time.
No.
So much of your time, Dom.
No, that was good. Good to hear.
Thanks. What else is happening? Anything?
I don't know. I got a bit of a special announcement.
Special announcement? I haven't heard this.
It's it's a bit of a weird one. Like I don't even know whether to say it or not, but I think
You've gone this far.
yeah, I've got a lot of trust in the With the Chiefs listeners, but it's a bit of a personal secret, and
Okay.
I don't know. We might even have to take this out, but
I'll leave that up to you.
so yeah, everyone, please keep this a secret and don't tell anyone.
No one's going to keep it a secret.
But I'm gonna propose to Beck.
I actually was thinking that.
Yeah.
Wait, so obviously this is going to go... Why are you saying this on...
I don't know. I trust that like Beck won't listen to this, and I reckon.
What if she listens?
Well, she won't.
Okay.
She never listens to the podcast unless someone tells her to listen.
Don't say anything.
Don't say anything.
Do not say anything.
And it's probably not going to be for a while as well.
Dom,
okay.
this is going to get out. Don't you know the reach?
No, I trust you guys.
Okay. Alright.
It's I don't know. It's cool to kind of share the journey with everyone. So I thought.
Okay, jeez, that's making history. I'm telling people about hangovers.
But I don't know. Everyone, keep it a secret, please.
Oh my goodness.
If you've listened through Smitty's big, I don't know, chortle about his training, then you to be in on the secret.
Well, you're going to give me details off air, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Put the deposit down for the ring on the weekend.
Did you?
Got Beck's mum and dad's approval.
Mate, this is huge.
I
I have so many questions. I just don't know
Yeah.
if I should be asking them on the podcast.
by the end of the year, I'll probably be proposed,
Mate,
be engaged. Mm.
It's big.
Yeah, no, it's exciting stuff.
Yeah.
But
You have to...
keep it a secret, guys.
Okay.
And
Next is deposit on the house, Dom.
yeah,
Bloody hell.
we'll keep you updated.
I'll leave it up to you. How do I follow that up? I got nothing else. Oh my god.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
How long you known Beck now?
Have you gone out for like 9 years?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
How'd you meet?
It's just like
School? No.
yeah, like after
school
school at
9
someone's
years.
party.
Yeah.
I think it was like Montana,
Oh, yeah.
and she had like a joint party with someone else. And yeah.
And you just met there.
Yeah.
Just a classic meet at the party.
Mm.
Nice.
Yeah.
You just hit it off. Do you remember what you were talking about? Running?
Yeah, or like we kind of met then, and then later on at Tim's Blue and White.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Beck's got a brother in the same year, so at their graduation we were both there and met her again, and then went on some dates after that. And
Nice.
The rest is history.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for as long as... Yeah, I thought it was... I don't know why I thought it was early. I remember Beck from... Well, I mustn't. From school.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's just been around for a while, yeah.
Yeah. Love you, Beck.
No, she's not listening.
Doesn't listen to this podcast. I'm
talk trash about
I'm
it.
I'm actually a bit offended that she doesn't sit there and get the notification. She's
Yeah.
like, oh, another episode. I don't get enough of listening to Dom.
Yeah.
All I want to listen to is him and his mate talking about running.
No, I think that, yeah, anyone who listens probably, I don't know, you're in on the
Jeez,
secret
you've
now.
got to be... If this goes out and Beck finds out...
Oh, I'll be pretty... Actually, I won't really care.
Yeah,
But-
you'll just have to do it on the spot. You'll just have to be like, oh, shit, it's out.
Yeah, well, don't have the ring yet, so it's like I can't even propose on the spot.
Just give her a Strava membership.
Yeah. But yeah,
No, that's good. Well,
Mm.
I'm happy.
yeah. I think what we're going to do is we're walking the Bondi to Manly route.
Oh, yeah?
And we're picking off like 10, 15 Ks each weekend to do.
Yep.
And then we'll get to
Manly.
and Bower, you know, the lookout up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're going to do it,
Yeah, right.
which will be probably around the end of the year.
That's a good... I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I think-
Bow's got a lot of significance for you as well.
Oh yeah, love it. It's
Yeah.
like that view is like incredible.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah.
Looking up the coast. Yeah, and we took her there for like a few first dates and stuff like that as well. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's a good one.
Good.
Yeah. But please keep it a secret, guys.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
This is your ballsiest move, Dom.
Yeah.
This is more ballsy than walking through Broadway Shopping Centre with no shoes on. Should we end it there?
Yeah.
Got anything else to
that's
talk
a wrap.
about? Any shout? We can't top anything. We can't top this, but any shout outs, any notable mentions you want to talk
Shout-outs.
about the podcast?
Notable mentions. No, not really. We had a few good guests though recently.
We absolutely went.
Listen to the Dylan Wrin episode if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Like, that's one
Good
of my
episode.
favourite episodes. Such a absolute champion.
Yeah, absolutely.
But who else we had?
Ian,
Luke Barrett, Ian,
we had Chris Gatt, Bono to Manly.
Chris Gatt. Jeez, yeah.
It's bloody good to have Chris Gatt on.
Yeah.
Always
No, he's-
plenty of running knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like a really short, condensed period where we were just pumping
Yeah,
out
just
episodes.
going
We had
boom,
Adrian
boom, boom.
Computer on.
Yeah,
The Unhinged
Adrian.
episode.
Jeez.
What a hero that man is. That's only the nice words I'll say. Yeah, it was good. Well, we'll just keep... I don't know, it might get a little bit... We're still trying to keep the consistency, even though you're back at work and it's going to be a bit of a... I don't know. Commit. We've put a lot of trust now into the listeners.
Yeah, a lot of trust.
A lot
like,
of trust.
Fuck, I don't know. I might have fucked this up a bit.
You
Right.
reckon?
Nah, I trust you guys. I
Okay,
think
all right.
with the Chiefs, it's a pretty good community.
Yeah.
We've got each other's backs. I think you guys have got my back on this one. It's exciting to share it with you all. So
That's big.
yeah,
All right. Well, Till next time, stay strong
Stay fast.
and stay proposed. This is ballsy.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know.